Coach, how would you assess this one?
You know what I thought? It's a weird one. I mean, every chance they had early went in, but there were some tips there. We have to do a better job boxing out. They had some lucky ones, I would say, but I think offensively we got to get to the inside a lot more than we did. In saying that, we had plenty of looks and plenty of chances. I think we had an important 5-on-3 there in the second where we got a score there, and we didn't. And then, it just seemed we would have pressure for long periods, and and they throw one in at the net from distance. But the goalie doesn't see it. You got to block those, and that's part of our layers in our zone. And is we got to eat those shots.
Is it fair to characterize it as uninspired at times, especially going through? Let's take away the first 7 or 8 minutes of the game. It seemed like they went long stretches, and I'm not sure they didn't look inspired.
No, I wouldn't say inspired. I just think it was deflating when they went in, and then you're trying to get yourself back going. And I thought there was lots of guys that played hard right to the end and gave us every opportunity to come back. I think there's other guys that got to play harder.
What are you seeing out of your power play in the last 2 games?
We're getting looks. Right now it's not going in. We're getting one here and there. And we got enough power play guys that, you're going to clip around 20-something% regardless with this group. We want to be better. We want to be better than that.
Brady getting the instigator in the final 5 minutes, just given the circumstances, do you obviously, I assume, just plan on appealing that to the league?
Yeah, I mean, I just think, I know what the rule's for, at the end when you send guys out and they go, I don't see that situation at all. I see a guy that went out of his way to hit him dirty, and he sticks up for himself. So the league will make that call and let us know. But I see that not what the rule was intended for.
What happened to him at the end of the second?
I just got a stinger in his elbow there. He's fine.
For all the looks you got 5-on-5, maybe sometimes some of your top players look for too complicated plays or too fancy plays?
Yeah, you can. I just think we got to take the goalie's eyes more. I think we got to be more on the inside. In saying that we did that lots in the third, I think we had to do it earlier. Give them credit. They got opportunities. They put them away.
Talk about your goaltending. Is he good enough right now?
Obviously, you want better tonight. But you have to look at it. Are they tipped? Are they not tipped? And if the goalie doesn't see it, he can't save what he can't see. But save percentage-wise, clearly, you want that. But it's Forsey's been really good for us. So guys are going to have off games. He'll bounce back.
Yeah, it was very strange, like you said. I feel like they did a good job of putting the puck in the back of the net when they had a chance. They had a lot of tips and screens, and we didn't really help Forsey here seeing the puck. But it's not time to panic. We did a lot of good things. It's definitely frustrating the way the first 2 periods went, but we know what we're capable of. We'll look at a few things how we can get better and be more consistent in how we play, because we've shown it hasn't been a lot of games yet, 6 games. We've shown that we can play the right way and find ways to win, but we just got to be consistent in it.
What are you seeing out of the power play? Just last 2 games in particular, out of the power play? What
do I see?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question. We're trying to communicate, get on the same page, getting our opportunity. I think we got one tonight, or I'm not sure, but power play is not always about scoring the goal. It's about getting momentum out of it, and it's not just a power play. We need to be a lot better at a lot of things.
And sometimes 5-on-5, something can be said for not looking for complicated plays and just doing simple things.
Yeah, sometimes you got to make the play. Sometimes you got to do the safe play. I think everybody knows that in the room, and we want to be a team that plays in their zone, not in our zone. So sometimes you just got to make the smart play.
As a guy who's been around the league so long, played in
seen good times and bad times. What would your advice to the guys be coming off 2 games, the last 2 games?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. You know, there's no question that the guys are battling and the guys are working. We're working hard. You know, it's as frustrating as it is. We have 76 games left, so you know I wouldn't say put it behind us because you know we did a lot of good things too. So it's not time to hit the panic button, but it's time to keep working on our game, keep finding ways to be consistent for 60 minutes, and if we do that, we're going to start winning hockey games and a bunch of them.
I thought we, did the best to, keep ourselves in the game there at the end, and yeah, obviously it didn't end up working out, but proud of the guys for sticking with it there at the end.
Offensively, and maybe specifically with the power play, what are you seeing right now with your?
I don't know. I mean, I just didn't think, we were that crisp at the start. Then we had a 5-on-3, and I think you got to bury on those, especially at that time in the game. It would have, helped us out a lot, or at least, get us some momentum. And I didn't think we really did that. So, just go back to the drawing board and just be better. That's it.
There'll be a lot of attention and focus on your goaltending after 2 consecutive games like this. What would you like people to know about the way your goaltenders have played the last 2 games?
I mean, I thought there were some really weird bounces tonight, and I certainly didn't think it was on Forsey. He's played great the start of this year, and Corpy too. So we're really comfortable with those 2 guys, and we're happy that they're here, and we're really confident in them.
In your mind, how did things just kind of slip away in the second period?
Yeah, it just, like I said, I kind of felt like every bounce was just going their way, and obviously we need to, tighten things up defensively, especially myself, was just, got to be better defensively, no excuses, and yeah, it's, you got to try to stop the bleeding there when it kind of opens up like that, and especially I thought when we were out there, it just felt like everything was going in, and got to be better.
Josh, 2 in a row on the road, come at a good time right now.
Yeah, I think the guys are excited to, get on the road, and it's been, great being at home, and, maybe sometimes you go on the road and just start to, get some momentum, and, yeah, I think just the guys are excited to go on the road, and 2 big games for us, so.
Does it seem like bad luck, maybe bad bounces right now where everything is being fired at your net seems to go in?
I think maybe just tonight. I thought, we had really good spurts throughout the game and really dominated, and, any puck luck on our side, I feel like we could have gotten a few, and some nights it is, just goes that way, and but like I said, no excuses. You can't, you can't let in 5 goals and expect to win the game, so got to tighten things up.
Yeah, not happy, obviously. I think this is a building we want to take a lot of pride of competing in every time we're here, and it just wasn't good enough. So I think it's, good on us for sticking with it there in the third and making a push, but it's just can't put ourselves in those situations.
Is it like an execution thing right now, just in terms of just not quite executing the way you want this?
It seems like it, yeah. I think, yeah, it just seems like we're kind of in between making plays and getting pucks in, and I think it's just that disconnect. I think we just need to get everybody on the same page, and when we're getting pucks behind them, we're a tough team to deal with, so just got to stick with it.
From your standpoint, how did this one kind of slip away tonight where the deficit was 2?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like the last 2 games we've, run into goaltenders that are stopping everything. I mean, we've had a lot of grade A's that just aren't going in right now. Yeah, I think, penalty kill's been hurting us a bit, and that's something we need to get better at. I think that's something that we know we can turn around, and we just need to put the work boots on and execute all over the ice, on special teams, on our whole game right now. But yeah, we have a lot of belief. You know, even down, you know, a few goals, we always have belief in this room that we can put them in bunches, and we've had opportunities all night, and then they weren't going in, and then the third they started to go in. So just sticking with it and shoring up our D zone a little bit. And
Those things alone, do they save you from getting frustrated at this point? Or?
yeah, it's early. You know, we have a lot of emotional guys in this room that care a lot and want to win, and I think we wear our hearts on our sleeves a lot in here, and it's important to stay even keel in these moments. It's early in the year. We're not going to win every single game, but we need to really learn the lessons of some of these nights where we don't have our best stuff and move forward with it.
What would you say in defense of your goaltenders in the last 2 games?
Yeah, we just haven't been good enough, quite frankly. I just think our D zone hasn't been great. We've been getting up way too many, you know, grade A's inner slot shots, and it's been costing us. So you can't expect our goalies to save all those, you know, really good looks right in front of them. So they have been saving a lot of them, and but those are going to, you know, come back to bite you at some point, and they have been. So we got to just clean that up.